Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 29, day 6. It is a red day. Let's not repeat tomorrow. Yesterday. Never again. Anyways, hope you all had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful holidays. Well, technically still another one coming, Cyber Monday. Anyways, we're going to be running with this team using the new hero class and the new mythic that came out last Friday. Dragon Soul, Worldbreaker, Dawnbringer, and Elma Grimm, a extremely expensive team. But I do want to see how it works. I was trying it some in PvP. I don't believe I've actually shown this one on stream yet. I've shown similar ones, but not this specific team, I don't believe. But it seemed to have been working pretty good. As long as we're not up against the Scion or Famine, we should be fine. Even if we are, as long as Dragon Soul doesn't get Scioned, we should also still be fine. But we'll see how it goes. I might need a repick if we are up against a Scion Famine, just out of safety's sake. But hopefully everyone, by the end of the week, has already used up all of their better teams. Let's hope so. But anyways, let's just go into it. Let me just double check again that it is indeed a red day. Don't want to mess that up. I have yet to set the wrong color day, nor will I start. And there we go. Hello, Sijak. Hello, Dinos Go Roar. Hello, Steve. Hello, Horror Havoc. Hello, War. Welcome all. Okay, right off the bat, we get an extra turn. Extra turns are actually really good value for us. Not only do we gain 4 to a random stat on our Worldbreaker, we also get a 4 attack reduction on all enemies. Actually, I think it might be 3. I need to go double check that the next time he does a reduction to see what the actual number is. Because I know it got nerfed down to 3, but the text still says 4. So I don't know if they changed it back or if the text is just incorrect. I need to pay attention to that next time. But for now, take some purple. Let's see, there's an extra turn. Okay, so let's see his attack. It's 42 right now. Okay, yeah, it is 4. Oh, okay. So they basically undid the nerf they did to Elma Grimm. Fail. He ended up getting a nerf to down to 3 attack reduction, but apparently it's back to normal. That would explain why it's been reducing so much attack. Ooh, double yellow. I never see Desert Troll being used. That's kind of interesting. Hopefully he does not land. I don't really have a way of stopping him unless I take Yellow Surge now. I guess I go for it. Oh, I didn't get the Surge though. But we did stop him from extra turning, so it was worth it. Now to just figure out what we want to go for, and we'll be good to go. I think I take this for the red extra turn chances, or even just the chance of taking a red off the board. There we go, like that. Oh, except we give him an extra turn instead. But we'll throw that down. Nice bit of damage, nice bit of mana. And now we basically just go crazy until we win. Every single thing on our team is full AoE dragon and red. So it's pretty auto win at this point. Oh yeah, it's boosted based on red too to give us more magic. Forgot about that. If we didn't already have enough damage. Though that's the only thing on our team that actually automatically ends our turn. But it does give us barrier, which is nice. And that's match. Yeah, I think this might be my new red team. The only problem is we have to use Dragon Hero class for it. Well, I guess we technically don't have to, but obviously we kind of want to, given that the entire team is indeed dragons. Hello Nautical, hello Shadow, hello Nagatsu, hello Sadie, hello Henny. Welcome all. Now that your Stardew Valley series has been completed, what game will take its place? Until the end of the year, pretty much none. As far as once we get into 2018, I'll have to think about that. I am not 100% certain what game, if any game, we will be replacing it with. Okay, here's the team that was going to be beating us. But yeah, for now, it's basically just going to be probably a guide video here and there. Because that's what I used to do with my Sundays before we started like streaming with it. So we could possibly not even replace it with streams, but instead place it with a video. We'll see. I'll determine that more once 2018 gets closer. What we'll do with that. Okay. So, off this board. You can't extra turn over there. Gotta be really careful with those Scions. So we will go for purple. We could just take another purple or a red. That'd be great. We could try for... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Almost didn't get that. Let's see. Red Surge is 1 mana short. We don't have +2 red. We only have +1. That'd be pretty useful if we did have it. Maybe if we had a Goblin Rocket somewhere in this team. That red is almost pointless to go for because it's not full mana. And if we Surge and he takes a skull, that's full mana for him. Like that. Now if he skulls us... Oh, now we have to take the skull. We don't have a choice. There we go, there's our purple. Now we just throw that and hopefully go crazy before he does something. Oh, don't you? No, not this again. No. Yep, I should not use this against that team. It just, we have way too high of a mana cost to ever win. But the more you know. Yeah, we're just going to lose due to high mana cost. Can't really get by that. And then go Scion, not much we could do against that. We'll take some purples here. Go drain us. And now we just need to get his mana up as quickly as possible. Fortunately, we're doing a 32 mana cost against something that could drain us anytime. Luckily, we can go skull poke him there. Okay, we still got our chance. If he can not famine, that'd be great. Oh, there goes famine. He's not down yet, though. We'd have to extra turn right now, which is not available. I could take yellow into skull and hope we get lucky somewheres. I don't believe we get any cascade from that, though. This red would give a higher cascade chance, but we need a double skull, which is also pretty unlikely. I'm just gonna go for the single one. Yeah, no cascade. We do get double poke, though. Still winnable. Though it is our chances are decreasing by the seconds. I'll go move that over. Yeah, I need to never use this team against Scion Famine. That is for sure. Everything else it's fine, though. And what do we need to move here? Brown to blue. What would that really give us? Almost nothing unless we get a double red drop. Or a triple blue. That would also work. I guess we could try it. Oh, we got a random blue. Not exactly what we needed, though. There goes almost famine. Skull poke, but he's on a barrier. And what else does that leave us with? What do we even go for mana on at this point? I guess a brown to red. It doesn't give him anything. And it denies a brown from him. That moves the purple there, which neither of us can use. He's probably going to take a... yeah, he's going to want this mana, so we'll take it. So he'll just take that. We'll take the brown. Gotta deny out every single thing that's famine related. That's basically 4 colors because of everything it's covering. We could do yellow to purple. That's not enough mana for anything to go to full, though. All we're doing is boosting up his next famine cast at this point. Okay, well, at least we got a full Grim. The only problem is the only thing that hits back into is himself. In this case. Oh, he got oh, come on, come on. Give us a chance there. Okay, so yeah, never use this team ever against famine, apparently. Or Scion Famine. Actually, if it was just a famine, we could get away with this team. Scion Famine is a problem because of the, our lowest mana cost is 16 and it's in first slot. So he's just going to keep casting against it. We do have one chance, though. We could still pull through if we go crazy with Dawnbringer. Because he's lost enough team at this point that it could be possible. Oh, there goes Barrier. That makes it slightly less possible. Let's see. New brown over. Throw this down. He's gonna have so much HP. We have no mana now, luckily. So we can move this down. Get a poke. And that will just hit the barrier, so it doesn't even matter how much he hits there. And now we need to get all of our mana back up. That'd be amazing if we can actually solo him just with Dawnbringer. Is Dawnbringer even that strong? I guess we could get away with it. That's a lot of HP to have to hit through, though. But if we can get it down to just Famine versus Dawnbringer, we could win just by the fact that we can most likely get up quicker than him. I wish his attack was reduced slightly more, or else I'd bait out every single skull to him. I want to give him that skull, but then we're within 3 hit range, or 2 hit. Let's see, 21, 18... Never mind. Yeah, it'd still take 3 hits. So maybe I do give him the skull, but then he's going to get explosion and stuff, so he is going to tap it. Never mind. The biggest issue with this board right now is almost anything I do other than giving him that skull will give him a mana he needs, so you know I am going to go for that. Fortunately, that doesn't give us the mana that we need, though. And now I'm just... Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, we can still take the blue. Wait, where's our other move, though? Oh, yeah, the brown. So he's going to go for the brown, then. That goes straight into Famine, though he has such a mana cost right now that it's not really going to go through. Maybe the Dawnbringer should be in first slot now. Definitely not. Though at this rate, it's almost is going to be like that. Since we're down to it. And only it. green. He does use, but I feel like he needs brown more than green. Plus we get a skull out of it, though. I don't even know if I want to go for that skull. I guess it kills Rag if nothing else. Oh, come on. He went for the mana instead of the green. And he has full mana now. I either take blue for guaranteed chance, or I take a purple into a brown. Oh, this still has a similar chance of extra turning, so you know what? Let's try for a purple. Didn't get it. Oh, and he went for the skull instead. Wait, how did he extra turn that skull? Okay. Was that actually there and I didn't see it, or did that come from the sky? Well, we'll go throw this down. I kind of have to, or else we die. So that gives us barrier. Okay, as I mentioned, this is still winnable, barely. Very, very barely, but it is. It's not dangerous, right? Don't think so. Doesn't look dangerous. Let's see. That's fine. Kind of fine. He gets one extra turn out of it. He'll get that down. It's not going to do much. Just move that up. Oh, never mind. It did a lot. I lied. Oh, I need full mana right now. How can we get it? I think purple downwards. Not leftwards or anything like that, but purple down. Nope, that actually did not save us. Game. Drop us red. Either there or there. You have 2 chances to save us right now. And you didn't do it. Oh, what do we do here? We're running out of options. Skull Blue. Where does Skull Blue bring us? Nothing. Actually, I should probably leave him with a skull. He's probably going to famine, but at least there's a slight chance he might not. What to do? We could skull... Oh, skull into red into a hopeful double green drop. I actually don't mind that. We can also get triple yellow. Come on, double green or triple yellow. I think that's what we're going to bank on here. It still leaves them with a skull distract too. Actually, both of them would leave them with a skull distract. Swipe blue to the left. What would that do? That would give us a red chance there. Let's see. It would only give it in one instance. It would also give us a purple and a green chance. I don't know which one I want to go for more. Yeah, I do see what you're saying there, because we get one chance at a red there. Which is a lot likelier, I think, than this one. But it only gives us one option for extra turning. Because it has to specifically be triple... Oh, wait. No, never mind. Oh, you're right. Never mind. There's an extra turn just sitting there. Oh, never mind. You're right. Oh, what am I saying? Yes, that's actually guaranteed chance. Because of the green right there. You are correct. There we go. Yes, you are correct. I actually did not see that whatsoever. Good job. Well, that skull we obviously don't take. The only problem with that, though, is he's going to hit us with his full famine, which is almost a death on us. I would need him to not hit HP right now. Well, I don't really have a choice. I kind of have to do this. He's going to get a skull on us. I can't just take it. If he takes it, though, we can at least get a red there. So let's throw this down. Okay, good. He did do that. And he didn't break our barrier either. Oh, one issue with what we just did. So I kind of had to do that, I guess. Now we guarantee die. But then again, we wouldn't have gotten the mana earlier. Let's see. That's actually probably not the move we should have done. Here, have some mana to instantly kill us with. Though he would have knocked us down to 5 HP regardless there. But that does look like death. Double yellow chance? Is there any other cascade we could do? Doesn't look like it. So it looks like blue down into double yellow or triple brown. What else do we have? Blue to triple purple or double brown. That's a lower chance though. Yeah, I think we're going for it. No! Oh well. Okay, let's not do that against Famine Scion again. Scion Famine. Let's see, please not Scion Famine? Ah, Scion Famine. Come on, I want to do that team! Well, are we going to have to go and use our normal red? Fine, we'll go use normal red. At least for this battle. It's not letting me use the new mythic, that's not nice. Okay, so this should be pretty straightforward. Assuming he doesn't just go crazy. Oh, of course. Let us have one turn. I'll take the brown, the green. Get a little bit of Cascade too. He already has Scion. Good job. I guess we take brown just so we keep some of his mana. Take another brown and hope it surges. And never mind, that's 1 mana off apparently. Take that over, take that over. Actually, I probably should have left the purple on the board. Don't miss. Of course you do. So that was technically my fault for taking the purple there. And now we're back to almost the same situation we just were. Let's see. Yeah, he has a really big lead right now. There goes Scion. He then famines or rags. Ideally he'll... Actually, I don't even know what... Oh, never mind. He'll obviously rag. Never mind. I thought he already had famine up. So we'll just have to take a mana poke. He'll do his cast. And what else? Skull into brown into... Well, at least we get the stun, so we can't Scion us again. So now we basically just restart at a disadvantage. So we'll take that. See if we can get any nice mana. Yeah, I know, we need to stun Scion. I've been trying to. We just weren't able to get one off the board. There weren't that many skulls. And nothing we need to do there. We can just take this purple then. Get the full mana. He's unstunned though, unfortunately. As long as the skull doesn't fall, we're fine. Good. Good. And double brown into our loop. Please don't miss. The fate of the battle is in your hands. Double purple. That is pitiful. Only 6 on the board. So we move that up. And I was kind of hoping for a blue extra turn here just to clear out more of the board. Try to clear out as much as possible to get as many of it to be purple. Oh, that's a nice. Purple cube is pretty easy to extra turn on. Because almost anywhere is where the purples go here, it's going to be an extra turn. Did we change up the shape some? I guess it's fine. We're moving a bit lower, but I was hoping to get at least one more purple on the board. We didn't get any, though. It does make it slightly harder to land. Normally I say I go with Dark Troll. Elamagrim here. I don't know if I want to go for Dark Troll or not. I'm going for the damage. There we go, we did land it. And Infernus. I will throw just to make sure it dies. Oh! It missed. Luckily it didn't completely miss. We got a skull. If we didn't get that skull, we actually would have lost right there. And that's match. Okay. Okay, can we please use our dragon team again now? But yeah, if we see Scion Famine, we have to switch back to that. Okay, hey, there we go. We got the those really heavy hitter guys. I might need to make a red team that has summoning on it. We keep seeing this team a lot. Where is my team I was literally just using? 4 times dragon loop or something. What did I name it? There it is, red 4 times dragon. Okay, let's try this again. We don't have a summoner, but we have barrier, so that should serve the purpose of summoning for our team. We do have a weird -1 yellow on this, but I think it's worth it to get the dragon soul up quicker. Because we're going to be exploding all the yellow we really need. We're not actually going to manually be swiping it at all. Obviously, because we had the -1. So we'll go take a purple here. Get ourselves to dragon soul. And just do that. Get our pokes. Also, hello Bruno, welcome, and Crash Bang. Let's see. Test red team, Cornex, Goblin Rocket, Dawnbringer, and Ragnagord? Hero class? I don't think I have enough damage. Well, I guess Dawnbringer alone is enough. I guess that's okay. I wouldn't put Ragnagord in the last slot, though. But I guess with everything on that team, there really isn't a better one to put on it. Like, he's good for mana generation, but you already have 2 things on the team for doing that. You would need more damage output. There we go, nice. And hopefully we can get what this team is made to do, which is just go crazy. I will throw a Dawnbringer here because I believe we need the barriers. There we go. No hit for you. And yeah, that's what the... Come on, can we... can we just get that every battle now? That's what I was doing, like, every single battle we were doing. Now we go into actual Guild Wars and it barely ever does that. We can score over 9,500 if it does exactly what it just did every single battle. One really nice thing about this, though, this is really good against the dwarves. Let's see how it goes a couple more times. But I think I found the dwarf counter we needed. Fortunately, it uses a ridiculously high rarity. I still need to find that Scion Famine counter, though, for almost every color day, because a lot of colors don't really have a decent counter. I guess using lower mana cost would be a good place to start, because one of their best things that they are good at is taking out high mana cost, which is obviously what we keep using, which is not good against them. Wait, did we already win? I think we already won, especially if this lands an extra turn. We won. It's over already. He might not even get his turn. Oh, never mind. He got one turn. No! He actually got a kill! Come on, he gets one turn and he gets a kill out of it. Really? Well, there goes some of our score. Fail. There's not much I could do about that, though. One turn, one kill. What do we even throw from here? I feel like we'll miss with Elmgrim. I'm still gonna try it, though. Yep, we miss. That would be a miss. Go get that down again, and that's team wipe. Well, other than that one shot, that went pretty smooth. If nothing else, at least it kills them really quick. But yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Only set in the 7,905. A little bit low because we got the one lose. But not too bad, at least, for the one lose. Though, unfortunately, we got knocked out from 6. It's only a, not even a 20,000 gap. Not sure if they've done all their battles yet. We still have a really good chance of making it then if they haven't. Because I believe we have, or if they have, I mean. Because we still, oh no, we only have 2 more people left. Never mind. I think they could get it if they both perfect score. What is the gap there? That'd be 18,000. Yes, we would be possible if both the people get near perfect score, which is unlikely. But at least we make top 8 most likely. So that's good. Well, actually number 9 is not even close. So unless they have a lot of people that haven't gone, yes. So at least we get to stay in bracket 1 finally again. We've been down to bracket 2 for a while, but need to hopefully get up a little bit more. I'm definitely not helping the guild that much with how we've been doing the past 2 days. Let's see, we did, actually the past 3 days, what happened at the end of this weekend? This entire weekend was like, horrible. Let me see, we did, where's our ranking things? At the end. We did 3-2, 2-3, and then a 4-1, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Anyways, let's go use this in PvP. Hello, Adrian, I mean, welcome. Okay, where to move, where to move. We'll go move that up. We'll get Dragon Soul up. And then we'll go mess with other teams. If anyone else has anything else you want me to use, let me know. And we'll definitely make sure to do so. Also, if anyone's still playing at this exact moment in time, don't forget that you can still get triple trait stones until basically Monday. You get 1 additional trait stone from using a pure red team right now. And you get 1 additional trait stone from fighting any team, PvP team that has a MOA on it. So if you're doing both simultaneously, you get 3 trait stones at the moment. And that's lasting until a couple more hours from now, like 6 hours? Whatever 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is. That's 5.5 hours from now. Where to move, where to move. So definitely use that while you can. Because that's basically the most trait stones you've ever been able to get in a from a battle, is how it's currently set up. They end up doing that for like a Thanksgiving kind of Black Friday thingy kind of event with all the trait stones. And it doesn't matter if he tries Devouring because we have Impervious on the last slots. So we're fine there. Go take our mana. And do we Dawnbringer? I think we just go crazy on the board first. Problem with Dawnbringer is it doesn't have any control on the board. So I'd rather go with the loopy stuff. So we can actually hopefully land extra turns. Which appears to not be landing. That's not too bad of a board to Elmgrim on. Slightly less so since we got the one. Did we go for it? Actually, we do, because it's enough damage to team wipe. So yes, that's probably a good idea to go for it. They need to make events like this weeks more often. They are reworking how event weeks are going to be working. I believe next patch, or possibly the patch after next patch. They have mentioned it a couple times now that they are looking into modifying the how the events work and diversify them a bit more. They had a lot of assets for it that they didn't end up using. It looked like they were planning a lot more originally, but they didn't end up implementing it yet. But maybe they'll finally be doing that. They were even planning on doing like VIP keys and stuff like that. It is a graphical file underneath the event thing, but they've never actually done an event where you end up getting a VIP key. They've done it in the mail for their 2-year anniversary, but they've never done an event like get 500 event gems and then boom, you get one VIP key. That'd be amazing. A lot of people would actually go and do that because that's a guarantee epic. Actually, that's a guaranteed double epic because if you get an epic drop, you actually get 2 of them. I'll throw that down. Kill those Pokas, get our damage, and 15 HP. And now we just overkill it with anything. No, don't kill the Phoenix, we need it. There we go. And it goes. Based on your advice yesterday, your new soul team is Dragon Soul, Fairish Ra, Alkalite, and Flesh Golem. I guess that could work. Dragon Soul definitely makes it quite a bit better. Because you are using that as the 1 mana generator. So I guess that works, because the whole team is basically just Dragon Soul plus Fairish Ra, and everything else is just assisting it with the extra soul. So yeah, that's perfectly fine. Doesn't really matter too much what the other two even are. Doesn't Alkalite give a +1 to mana in some way? Let me see. I believe so. The best way to do it would be with an Azurus, but I'm pretty sure you don't have him at the moment. Yeah, he gives some extra brown so you can get Fairish Ra better. If you happen to have him, though, you can actually just replace this with your Flesh Golem, or possibly even with both of them in your last 2 slots. It gives a magic link, which makes it a lot quicker to get Dragon Soul up. So you could set your banner accordingly and go like a +2 purple, +1 red banner, and then you'd have a total of +4 purple if you went Dragon Soul, Fairish Ra, double Azurus. He is a little bit expensive to get, though, since his best trait is on the final one. But he does have Necromancy, and he does have a link on him. Wait, does Flesh Golem do too, or does he not? I don't think he does. Flesh Golem, that was that one. No, he doesn't actually have a link on him. He does have Necromancy, of course, though. Backup Exploder? I don't know. I never really considered him as much of an Exploder, even though he kind of is one. He's basically like a Sylvanie Mora, except for much cheaper, but without much damage. It's just this byproduct of his attack is always what I normally didn't really care for him about. I guess earlier on in the game it does work okay, because the -1 magic he has is a lot more effective the earlier you can use it. Now we'll throw that down for damage, and then if we just get one little poke, we're pretty much done. We'll get the red there, and that is match with extreme overkill. Down it goes. Did I do dungeons? No, I did not do dungeons. But let's go do them. Hey, 14. Wow, we got a lot higher rating this week. I think that using that firebomb made things a lot quicker. Even the top of the leaderboard's even higher than normal. Whoa! Is firebomb really that quick? Because my score has improved by a pretty decent amount. Like 20%. 30. Yeah, more like 30% actually. Increase. And so has the leaderboard. So I guess everyone's using the new firebomb. Pretty sure checking teams won't actually show someone using firebomb. But yeah, I believe everyone's getting higher scores now because of firebomb. Even at the top of the leaderboard. Wow, that's a drastic difference there. Wow. I need to ask some of them what they're using. But yeah, I believe some of this might be from firebomb, because wasn't it like 28,000 the other week? That is quite a increase there. That is quite an increase. Wow. But yeah, let's go do dungeons. I was not expecting that. 34,000. Anyways, let's get into dungeons and go get our diamonds. Oh, I believe this knocks us into oh, what's it called? 8,000. 8,000 diamonds, if I'm not mistaken. Or it should be. I sure hope it is. And because that'll be 2 mythics. Hey, do you think we'll finally get a good mythic next week? Like Fairish Ra? We can only hope. When has it even dropped a good mythic? It has been a while since it has. And it hasn't dropped a Fairish Ra for almost forever. I will definitely do a video on Fairish Ra if it ever does do that. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are saving for that. Not everyone, but a good majority of people. Oh yeah, that's funny. We still have to kill these with MOAs. That is so ridiculously easy. Okay. Take the reds. Throw the firebomb. I'm not going to upgrade my firebomb, by the way. I'm just going to let it go up naturally over time. Let's take some reds here. Just so we can get a follow-up, because that's definitely not going to be enough. But we'll get rid of this green just for board clear. And that's match? Yeah, this match. He's a lot lower durability than what we normally have to deal with. There we go. Oh, only 9 gold? I didn't even realize these things give such minimal gold. Super, super minimal. Okay, we'll take the yellow over. Get a firebomb down. Nice, nice. Cascades. They need to make a... Oh, never mind. I already read that. So I know the MOAs seem to be extinct. They definitely are. Luckily, they'll finally get a break by never being used ever again after this week. Poor MOAs. You'll join the dead content pile of all the dead content that exists in this game. And down it goes. They really do need to do more rebalance, though. I wouldn't mind them rebalance. Like I said earlier, they need to make it a thing where every single event week, they just rebalance a troop. Every single week. They just make another troop viable. One at a time. And if they keep doing that forever, eventually the game will be balanced. Okay. Go get our rewards here. Come on. Let's see, 8,000. Are we up to 8,000 now? Soul Forge. And yes, we are. 8,040 after we convert. And craft, yes. And there we go. 8,400. I mean, I wish. 8,040. 8,400, no, not even close. I guess it's kind of close. It's 360 away from being there. Oh, you're number 11 on the leaderboard. What are you using? Yeah, I know. I really hope Ferrous Raw is in the Soul Forge. I might even craft myself one. I don't know for sure. I'm still debating that on if I will or will not. If I do, I will definitely record it. Because, yeah, that's kind of a pretty big thing to just randomly throw 4,000 at something. 4,000 diamonds. We've only ever been able to craft 3 of them so far. 1 was Ferrous Raw, and 2 is whatever we do with that 8,000 diamonds. Hey, a map. We found the map. They really need to rebalance Treasure Hunt already. Or Treasure Maps, whatever it's called. Same difference. Throw that down. They did say that they're going to. It's only a matter of when. Yeah, let's throw that down. 1 HP, please burn that. Okay, we'll move anything. Never mind. I didn't even notice that skull there. I was just taking a random move to try to get it to burn. Hello, Maximuse, welcome. You missed Guild Wars yesterday, you were so sad. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it was a pretty good one, though. If you didn't see it already. I think you did, because you left some kind of comment on it. I forget exactly what you said, but I do remember that you commented on it. Let's see. Well, let's just go for Firebomb, I guess. Get that going. Not much of a start, but throw that down for some damage. Should have probably taken those reds earlier. Because now we have a Ragnargord that's not going to be up for the rest of the battle. Or maybe not the rest of the battle, but it's just going to be annoying to get up. Come on, one more. Just need one more. There we go. That's what I should always do first, instead of going all in on the Phoenix. Because it takes Phoenix a little bit of time to actually get its mana up compared to just Ragnargording or Elmagrimming it. I mean, Infernusing it. So we'll throw Infernus into Phoenix for the match, and that is match if he doesn't somehow kill us. And down he goes. Wait, 1 HP. What is this madness? And now down he goes. How did you craft Ferrous Raw? Thought it was impossible? Yeah, I don't think anyone could have crafted it yet. I have heard some people say they did. I think it was back when the glitch was around, where basically people were able to do it through the, oh, what's it called? The shop. Because there wasn't, when it was first released, I don't believe there was a limit on how many you could buy on the mobile version. So there were people who basically just bought up the Mythic. I think it would have cost a couple $100, but there are some people that spend that much money to try to craft it immediately. Because Ferrous Raw has been available, but it was available the first 2 weeks, which without the glitch would have been impossible to have that many points to actually do it. But due to the glitch, there were some people that were able to do it. It didn't roll it back because they made a lot of money from that, probably. From that being accidentally in the game. It wasn't what they intended, but they probably would have had to have refunded several $1,000s, which obviously they probably didn't want to have to do. Throw the purples down. And what do we go for here? We'll just throw that into a Infernus. I keep on calling him Elmagrim because I always use them with him. And that's match. Yeah, that wins so much quicker compared to some options out there. It's basically the PvP version of a bomb bot these days. It's really nice. Reminds me of when we were actually able to do the double bomb bot team as the meta. Good times. I'm still going to be experimenting a lot with Bombot in the future. There's a lot of potential with him, that is for sure. And after this week, I'll need to find a team that's not pure red that works with him. It's not a big deal that we're using pure red. I don't even feel like this team is being limited at all by being pure red. But the only issue with it is mainly the fact that it's just so focused on this one color. If we don't get it on the board from a kill, we could have a problem, especially if they convert it out or have something that can deny red pretty easily. We're pretty much instant lose. But at least it's kind of Famine Scion proof in a way, because we have a lot lower mana cost than what I normally run for a team. We still have some pretty high mana costs, but overall it's lower than what we normally run for the most part. Answer to your question above? Oh, sorry, my bad. Sunbird, Rag, Infernus, and Firebomb Red banner. Oh, was that what you're using? Oh, so you're literally just using what we're using to get up on PvP. Is it really that good that people are high scoring with it? Isn't that the same thing? Boop, boop, boop. Sunbird, Rag, Infernus, Firebomb. Yep, that is the same thing. Using same banner as well? No, you said red banner. Which one is red banner? Pure red, I assume? Pride Lance? I think it's called Pride Banner, I think. Is that the one you're using? I'm using brown red just so we can get the brown into Rag. That's the main reason I'm doing that. I guess with the Storm it might be better with pure red. I actually haven't tried it with pure red yet. I've just always been using it with the brown red. Just because it makes the Rag easier. I'll throw that down. He's most... Oh no, he's gonna go for that. Oh no, he's not. He went for probably the worst way he could possibly take in that out of every skill option he had. I'm fine with that. Okay, that's definitely not gonna be enough damage to kill. Especially after that. So we'll just poke, get Rag into full mana, and let's match after we cast. And let's match. You mean Firebomb? Wait, what did I say earlier? But no, Bombot and Firebomb are somewhat similar. Bombot is high damage, low mana increase. Firebomb is low damage, high mana increase. You got 9.2k in Guild Wars with the exact team? Which exact team? The, this team? Does it actually score well? I assumed it wouldn't because you keep killing off a troop. Maybe I might need to try it then. I wasn't going to use it just because of how, the fact that it keeps suiciding a troop, but if it can score that high consistently, because this is a pretty easy win kind of team. I have not seen many loses with it, and it wins pretty quick as well. It just has such a ridiculously high damage output. There we go, move that over. And it gets up in normally a turn, especially if you get lucky with that Firebomb off the very first turn. Yeah, we'll try it. Maybe next Red Guild War week. I really want to see what a perfect 5 battle looks like with the team that we used first today, though. The all-dragon team. I feel like that can score 9,500 plus. The only problem is if it loses even once, and you would have to win basically 5 times to make up for that one lose. So, 5 individual days. That's the only problem with some of the higher scoring teams. Like, there are teams that can score like 9,400, 9,500, but if they have a slightly lower win rate, if they lose even once, you have to play several days of them going perfect to even make up for that one lose you got. So it's sometimes not even worth going for them. Okay, please do not do a billion revives. We've been getting really unlucky with Dragon Souls this week, and it is beginning again. We had a 5 Dragon Revive earlier, and we had several 3 revives. There we go, finally, only a single revive. But we've been getting extremely trolled with Dragon Soul this week. Let's see. It takes you to the marketplace to buy the $5 pack. Wait, what were you answering with that? No, it's not on Xbox. You buy the pack. Yeah, the glitch was never on Xbox, I don't believe. Wait, you said you crafted 2 troops. No, I meant only 1. My bad. Yeah, I believe I said only crafted 1. I said I crafted 1 and I have 2 that I can craft. I believe I said. But yeah, we've only crafted Xenos so far, and we have the ability to craft 2 more. One of those 2 is likely going to be Fairish Ra if one comes out. just so we can do 4 fair Shra, and so that we can just have another one. I honestly wouldn't mind doing it just for that purpose. As far as the next craft after that, I am not certain. I kind of want to go for Legends. The only problem is we have to spend 4,000 diamonds to get a 1-copy Legend to Mythic, which is quite expensive. We ended up looking at it earlier too, and it's actually more expensive to... I have no clue why this is, but it's more expensive to get a Legend to Mythic from only 1 copy than it is to craft a Mythic, which seems a little odd. It still counts the same amount of diamonds, but it costs more Celestials and more Souls to get 5 copies of a Legend than it does to get 1 copy of a Mythic, which just seems off. Wonder if they'll rebalance that. I'm not sure if they have any plans on actually rebalancing the values that are in the Soul Forge. Because there has to be some things that don't really get used that much, like the arcane crafting. Like, I know for sure that some people craft them just to save themselves time, but out of every single, like, craftable rune, I'm pretty sure that might be one of the lower ones. But then again, maybe because so many people need it, it might be higher. I think the highest one would probably be runic trait stones. If I had to guess any one trait stone that has been crafted the most, I'd probably have to place my bet on runics. Mainly because the cost of them is actually not that bad. And, I don't know, it's just one of those things that you kind of run out of a lot because so many different things use it. And it's not something that you can easily farm up quickly if you have to go out of your way to do so. It's quicker than arcanes, but since you use it for so many different things, you have to farm them quite often. Whereas if you need a certain arcane like red, yellow, you only very rarely need to farm that. Hello, lowlights, welcome. Welcome, welcome. But if anyone else has any other questions, team builds you want me to do, anything of the such, feel free to leave them in chat. Also, don't forget to utilize the pure red still. It is going on till tomorrow, or, you know, till the end of today. There we go. I'm pretty sure we've gotten several hundred extra trait stones this week. It's really nice. Unfortunately, I don't really need many at the moment, but you never know when they might add content that does end up using additional copies. Technically, Soulforge does, but there's not anything that I really need to craft in there, as far as trait stones are concerned. I'll throw that down. And I was able to farm a bit on my other account, too. Not an excessive amount, but at least we got a little bit more trait stones on him. Might do that a little bit more later tonight as well, just to get them up. What is the best kingdom? It says home kingdom. Oh, it's always Whitehelm. They did say that they're going to be reworking the system in the future, but as of this current moment, there's no point whatsoever in ever setting your home kingdom to anything other than Whitehelm, assuming that all of your kingdoms are at the same level of tribute, in which case just set whatever your highest tribute is. But assuming every single tribute you have is at the same amount, like let's say 10%, assuming that they're all exactly the same, it is always Whitehelm. The reason for this is Whitehelm is pure glory, and with the amount of reward that you get for each tribute, it takes the most amount of time to gain the amount of glory that you obtain from the Whitehelm Kingdom tribute. So there's no point in ever setting your kingdom to anything other than Whitehelm at this current moment in time. This will be changed in the future, but for the longest of time, almost like a year and a half now, Whitehelm has been basically the only home kingdom to a good majority of the player base. But yeah, if you go and look at every single value, let's go compare the 3 pure kingdoms, which I believe are Kazale, Whitehelm, and Kedar. Kazale, you can see here, if we go under Kingdom, the amount of resources it gives is under 1 battle's worth of gold, so that is really, really poor. Gold is the absolute worst resource you can get from tributes. The next one up, the mid-range of them, is Souls. Souls are 120 souls. This you can get also in 1 battle if you go like soul farming or something, but it's slightly harder if you're going to do it in PvP. That could be like 2 battles, maybe 3 at most if you're using like a Valkyrie Dragon Soul with no Necros or anything. But yeah, on average it's like 1 to 3 battles. So slightly better than the gold, but nowhere near what the actual glory is. So if you compare it to the amount of glory that you can obtain, it's 60, and it goes to 120 with the 2 times. But 60 glory, this can take you approximately 10 battles within PvP, and even assuming you get some revenges and maybe there's even an event, that's still going to take you at minimum 5 battles. Even under some of the best scenarios, it's going to take you about 5 battles to get 60 glory, which is more than triple the souls and more than like 10 times the value of the gold. So yeah, it's definitely best to always go for the glory tribute. The other resources don't even come close with how they're currently scaled. Also, only spend your glory on the weekly glory pack things. There's no point in spending them on keys. And next week, I believe we get yellow-purple? I believe we get yellow-purple trade stones. It was an epic yellow-purple, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Oh, I didn't even go over the, How have I not done that yet? Wait, I haven't even gone over the new thing. Oh, I need to go do that right now. Never mind. To the website. How have I not done that yet? I failed. Let's see. Where are the new posts? I completely forgot. This would have been like the first Sunday in ages that I wouldn't have gone over if I would have forgotten. Wait, have they not made the post yet? Let me see. Wait, I didn't see it when I just went in there. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, how could I not go over that yet? Okay, I'll go bring it up in a second. Oh, never mind. Why did I say blue-purple? I meant brown-yellow. I lied. I'll go over in a second. How could I do such a thing? Okay, 1 second. Let me just kill this out. How could I forget? And match. Okay, there we go. So let's go over the new epic coming in tomorrow. Actually, don't even know what it does, so we'll both find out together if you haven't already seen the forum post. Posted 3 hours ago. Let me see. Where is the overlay for it? Overlay, where are you? Come out wherever you are. Is that the right one? Yes, it is. So let's go into that. Boom. Go click on this, zoom in, and we got our thing. So, the new epic that's coming in tomorrow. Summons 2 Quasits. Already looks horrible. That's all I had to say. Transform a selected mana color to purple. Wait. Isn't that exactly what Giant Spider does? Interesting. Very interesting. Though, unless they're buffing Quasit. Wait, did the post say that they're buffing Quasit? Unless they are, then it's still pointless. That's one of the worst commons in the entire game. Though the fact she creates 2 of them, I guess, is somewhat relevant. No, there is no buff to it. Quasit is still staying completely useless. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like in most situations, I just want to go a Giant Spider still. Especially since Giant Spider has a +1, and I can already see by her traits that she does not have a +1 to purple. Oh, she does have Jinx, though. And Dark Death, so summons a Dark Storm when an enemy dies. So that actually could be some potential then. Is it good enough to replace a Gorgolfa in most teams, though? I don't think it is. It doesn't have any scroll mitigation. So this thing's going to be like 3rd slot, most likely, in most teams. Definitely not last slot, since it doesn't have any immune to devour or anything. But yeah, this is more like a 2nd, 3rd slot for mana generation. Actually, probably more so towards 2nd. Yeah, I don't really see anything that should really be used for. Maybe with Kraken, some kind of annoying Kraken team. Maybe with Sea Troll and stuff as well. Because that would cover 5 colors, 3 of them. Oh wait, never mind, that would only cover 2. I forgot Sea Troll is the same color as Kraken. You would need a blue to assist that. Oh no, I guess it has potential since it is a converter. If they're going to add a new line of converters, that's going to be really interesting. Because of course the main 6 that everyone already uses right now are Valkyrie, Apothecary, Alchemist, Hellcat, Green Seer, and Giant Spider. And I don't know if this would really take that role. The Dark Death definitely gives it potential. That's the only thing I'm really looking at here that's probably going to be pretty decent. Because if you can do a really quick purple kill, and then just start going crazy with her, with some kind of mana generation. Particularly if you use like a Dragon Soul or something, because you're not going to be using Gorgolfa with her ever, obviously. I think that's one of her biggest downsides, actually, is that you can't use a Gorgolfa. Though, one thing that is nice, if you haven't gotten your Gorgolfa traded, you definitely will be by buying her. Because you will be getting brown yellows, and that's probably the first thing I would do with my brown yellow. If you're a newer player, put into Cockatrice, and if not, put into Gorgolfa if you don't already have it. And if you do, then I guess save your brown yellows for something like Famine or something, if you don't already have him up. But yeah, it definitely has potential. We'll have to see what she'll really be used with. I'm trying to think of, like, color-wise, what that would really come out to. Oops, that is not what I meant to get rid of. There we go. But yeah, we'll see what she can do. It's basically another variant of Giant Spider. I don't know. I hate that she does Quasits. Out of everything in the entire game you could summon. Why? For any of you that don't know what a Quasit is, because it's basically a non-existent troop. It's basically like a MOA. Quasit. It reduces a random skill on an enemy by magic +1. And as far as traits, nothing really noteworthy, other than maybe immune to Death Mark, but with how many things have multi-immunities these days, that's not really helping much. These traits are pretty lackluster. All he really has since he's being summoned is a immune to Death Mark and a Venom. What's kind of funny is I don't think she has immune to Death Mark, but the thing she summons does. It's kind of odd. But yeah, maybe Guild Wars? The only problem with that, though, is you'd only be able to fill in one purple. So you'd have to use a pretty big purple on a brown or a yellow day. I guess maybe Elmagrim or something, but then you would also need a burn. So that wouldn't quite work out. But yeah, she's mainly going to be used for Storm, I think, for the most part. While still having a nice convert for it. Because she's always going to have an option since she creates a Storm to the color. So that could give her quite a bit of potential. We'll have to see. Also, traits Stonehammer. Kazil is the next 9-star kingdom. Oh, is it? Let me go double check the thingy. It might be. Let's see. The next 9-star kingdom is... What date is it on? Golvania already got it. How do you know that? Oh yeah, Kazil is January 22nd. Kazil will be the... Well, then I could just open some event keys. I don't need to do that now. I don't think. But if we do happen to see one, yeah, you do have a point there, since that will be the next 9-star. What do I have in Kazil that still needs to be upgraded? But yeah, by January 22nd, we would need to be pretty close. That or throw event keys and save some for it. What's his name? I mean, what's the kingdom name? Kingdom. Kazil, where are you? There you are. Apply filter. Done. Completed. Yeah, King Highforge is the only one we need. We only need 3 more copies. I'm pretty sure if we're probably just going to event key that, most likely. Because there's only going to be 2 legends. It's going to be Gorgolfa and Highforge. So hopefully they will all go to Highforge. Though, if we get another copy of Stonehammer... What a waste of a mythic if we get another copy of Stonehammer. That would be depressing. I would trade 2 Stonehammers for 1 Highforge at that point. That would be really depressing if that ends up happening later. It might happen, though. You know what? Maybe I will go craft the next Highforge we see. That would be really depressing if we just randomly get a Highforge. It's like, I mean, if we randomly get a Stonehammer when I want a Highforge. Did you see your question? Sorry, Lola, let me go check. Any thoughts about next week's event and new troop? Oh, never mind, we already went over that. Let's see. You're running Mana Drain for attack still worth. Wait, is running... Oh, I didn't see that as a question because it doesn't have a question mark. Is running Mana Drain for attack still worth it? Mana Drain for attack. I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean like a mana core to gain mana drain while you're attacking? Or do you mean like a skull spam Scion? I'm not sure what you mean with that. But yeah, it's still worth definitely taking skulls with Scion. And as far as a first slot mana core for the attack gain, no, I don't really think it's that worth using mana core anymore as your front line. With a skull spam, the only time that would be worth it is if you're up against a queen map team that doesn't have a frontline tank. That's about the only time when you might be able to still get away with that. What is the best... Oh, never mind, I already answered the other one. Let's see. Quasit is the worst troop in the game. No, I wouldn't say the worst troop. There are definitely things that are worse than it. But it's pretty far down there. That is for sure. And they're not buffing it tomorrow either, which is questionable. Like, that would be one of the times. Like, the perfect time when I'm saying, like, do 1 buff to a troop every single week. Like, next week. Just buff Quasit tomorrow. It wouldn't be that hard. There are a billion different things that you could do to him to make him actually viable as a troop. Like lowering his mana cost or giving him some kind of extra little bit of something. Or give some kind of extra buff to the team or anything. Let's see. I'll just take a skull, I guess. Put skulls back. Okay, now we can just go for full mana. If we could actually get to full mana, there we go. Get that down. Get a rag going. And destroy down Browns. That explosion. We'll just take some manas. You'll fill that. No! We needed that rag. And he could actually win this. Let's see, he's going to get a Christine summon too, so it's going to diverge a lot of our damage to hit the little summon. He can't do anything, but that does. And yeah, I think we throw it a split and then kill him with the explosion. That's match. Oops, I could have taken that. Oh well. And down it goes. Oh, what is my opinion on the entire Blighted Lands Kingdom? Well, it's Daemon based. There isn't much Daemons being used these days. And most of them that do are based around Gorgolfa or Amnesia or a Scion Famine combo are basically the only ones. Like Scion, Ragnagor, Famine Death, and Gorgolfa, Moloch, Amnesia with a Famine in the back, and a few other kind of variants similar to that. But yeah, daemons haven't really been around much lately. As far as the actual kingdom, let's see. Most of them are pretty weak. Let's see. Amnesia is basically a Guild Wars exclusive. She's too slow in PvP to ever bother using. Bone Daemon is useless. Creeper is useless. Dark Monolith is actually weaker than Lava Elemental, so it's kind of useless. Desdemona is a great Daemon counter, but very rarely is that actually useful, though it would be pretty good on Scion Famine on Red Day or Green Day. Hellcat is one of the best troops within this entire kingdom, mainly because it's one of the standard converters, and the fact that it's the only one of the converters that actually does damage off its ability, so you can loop infinite damage off him if you truly want to. Hellhound is 110% dead content. Herald of Chaos is only useful in early game, particularly since you can only get his first trait as an early game player. You're not really ever going to bother with the final two unless you're trying to get Kingdom Stars. But yeah, pretty good early game troop. You get him for free too from the Kingdom. So for early game, he's actually really highly advised. For late game, he becomes dead content though, compared to everything else. Incubus has been dead content ever since Wisp came out, because Wisp is exponentially better due to the fact that Wisp gains an extra turn. So yeah, he's just useless. Inferno King is another pretty good troop from this, actually one of the better Skull Spammers in the game as well, and is also really annoying with its revive, similar to that of a Dragon Soul. Quasset is just completely dead. Succubus is a little bit of a weird one. She doesn't have a full mana drain, so she's not exactly that good in early game. Not to mention Deathmark isn't really that good, but basically any 9 mana cost that does have a pretty decent drain is okay. She's definitely not as good as like a Spider Queen or something like that, or a Cockatrice or any of those other ones. But she can be used in some situations where you need those specific colors. Twisted Hero's dead content, and Ven Barrack, even after its buff, is still pretty dead, and so is the disease mechanic in general. This could easily be 100% and it would still barely be used. But at 75%, it's definitely quite a bit worse. Even in all dragon teams, I don't normally even bother with this, so yeah, he kind of just doesn't even get used. So that leaves the entire kingdom to basically a Hellcat and an Inferno King, both of which are the exact same color, with a few exceptions for specific counters or specific purposes. But yeah, it's a pretty dead kingdom for the most part, unfortunately. But there are some kingdoms that are greatly weaker than others, like Adana. Poor Adana. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Adana does have Bombot and Karnex, which I guess those kind of lead the way for that kingdom, and Alchemist. Let's see, what's this document that you just posted? Oh, is that the one that goes over all the troops things? Yeah, that document that was just posted, definitely bookmark that, anyone who hasn't already. The one by Henny. It goes over all the future events that's going to be coming, as well as when kingdoms reach certain stars and trait stones when they come out, and what kingdom's going to be for what week, so you know when to use event keys and stuff like that. So a really good resource to reference if you don't already. But yeah, it shows all the way up to like what, like February, March? It shows way into the future. Oh wow, it actually shows all the way up to April now, or almost all the way up to April. Actually, it only shows up to, never mind, I lied. It shows up to January 29th at the moment. Yeah, the devs plan months ahead of time what their schedule is actually going to be. It changes up from time to time, but it's normally pretty accurate for the most part. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for the night. Thank you all so much for coming down. Make sure to enjoy the last 5 hours or so of the triple trait stone, basically. One for using pure red in PvP and one for killing moles in PvP. Also, make sure before you go to bed to change your defend team to not all MOA. Actually, I might go do that right now, just so I don't forget. Let's see, which one should we change it to? I guess we'll just change it to, I don't even know at this point. Let's go with, where's my defend teams? Let's go with Guild War Blue. I think that's, yeah, that's my normal defend. So let's go with that, I guess. But, oh, you just got here. Sorry, Major. That happens sometimes, though. But I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I'll be back tomorrow morning to go over all of the event changes and stuff tomorrow with the new troop. It's not going to be anything too huge, I don't think. It feels like another version of a giant spider, just different color. The main thing that's going to be used on it is its storm and the fact that you can buy it for really good brown-yellow. Also, as far as event keys are concerned, event keys actually aren't that bad, even though I just went ranting on how bad most of the things within the kingdom are. You have to keep in mind, there's actually only 1 legend in Bladed Lands, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, 2 legends. Never mind, I lied. I lied on that too. Never mind, but there is one good one at least, the Inferno King, so if you haven't already gotten him. Dark Monolith, I don't know. He's a weird legend. I keep forgetting that he even exists because he's kind of irrelevant in most cases. But he's just so hard to get used. And you're normally better off with just a Lava Elemental for board control and stuff. The only really good aspect of him is when he gets fully traded, he can start stacking if you fall behind. But why would you even want to fall behind in the first place? So yeah, that's kind of his whole thing. And the fact that you normally use him at first slot kind of doesn't make sense. Because you need the enemy to cast a bunch. But if he's in the first slot, he's going to be the first thing to die. So it's a really weird combination on him. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful week. And best of luck with the event and everything else. Goodbye, everyone.